we can get it clean. You know what I'm saying? And so far as the business wise, shoot, like I say, in America, you could almost do, there's a lot of things you could do in order to get yourself, you know what I'm saying, financially free. You could either work for yourself, you could work for somebody else, but you have that option, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever, in a sense. Versus in other countries, you know, they don't really have that option. You know, it's what you're gonna do, and this is how you're gonna do it, and bam, that's your life. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely hard to kind of raise yourself, you know what I'm saying, raise the level that you're at in other countries and whatnot. And what else? And they also talked about kind of their struggles in a sense, like dealing with negative people. They were talking about how how like it's always usually your family in a sense. When you get into a business and you know what I'm saying, your family, they want you to do better, but at the same time, they know you and they're very skeptical. And it's like, it's not that, like I said, they're trying to hurt you. It's just that they've been trained for so long that this is the only way you're gonna actually achieve, you know, success. You gotta work really hard, you know what I'm saying, just to move up the ladder and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, what have you. But, you know, times are always changing. Like in our time, it's kind of, it's more of a work smart, you know what I'm saying? Work hard, but at the same time, work smart. You know what I'm saying? Because people, as we all know, we're living longer and longer. So with that being said, it's not as easy to just get to that next promotion and whatnot. And basically with this business, and what else? Shoot, with this business, you know what I'm saying? It's like you actually have people that want to help you do pretty good. Versus, like I said, with your boss and whatnot, they don't want you to have that position. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fight you tooth and nail, so they can make sure that they keeping their salary and you know what I'm saying, making sure that they're straight. You know, you can't fault them. You know, it's definitely understandable. Right. But in this business, like I said, it's a family-oriented business. So you know what I'm saying, if you're not doing well in a sense, then you know what I'm saying, your upline, they're here to help you. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not business related, they will still hear you out and listen to you, which you can't really, it's hard to kind of find like spiritual and you know what I'm saying, people that will actually listen to you outside of, you know what I'm saying, that's things that are like stressing you out. So like I said, those a few things that I kind of got out of it. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, stick with it. Cause like I said, this is your family. You know what I'm saying? We're here to help you. And shoot, like I say, we're not gonna lead you wrong. Put it that way. So like I said, that's kind of what I got out of it. Okay. Thank you. I'm bringing it back up, Rodney.
Okay, good stuff.
What's up?
All right. So that was Mr. Brown, Mr. Edwin Brown, one of the Brown brothers here on the team. You know, we have 3 Browns right here right now. It's really funny, but but like you said, you know, just stick with it. You know, this business is family oriented, so we do form a family in a sense, and we do get guidance from, you know, good CDs like that. O'Harry is a classic, right? Everybody loves that CD. So if you're not on the CD program, which it used to be CDs, now it's streaming, you know, get with the person that you're working with to get more information on how to get some of those great tools. All right. So moving right along, we're gonna go into. Betty, you good? Are you there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mr. General.
It's like breaking up. Yeah.
Are you good? You good to go for product next?
Yeah, I could go.
Okay. So, okay, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so who we have coming next? We're gonna go to the product part of things, and we got a sharpshooter here out of Tallahassee, but he's actually in Jacksonville right now with the Gadio Dynasty. And Betty Gadio is actually is he a 4th year? Yes, he's a 4th year business student doing great things. He's also in the Army ROTC branch, Army branch. So doing great things also in the business, booming business, growing fast and just getting it done. As you can see, he's out in Jacksonville getting things done. So he is here today to talk about a little bit about products I believe his topic is how to, we're in the business, right? How do you easily do 100 PV, right? Is that correct, Beatty?
Right.
Okay, good to go. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to him and let him do his thing. So let's welcome him, Mr. Beatty Gadio.
Yep.
Y'all can hear me? I'm good.
Yes, we can. Yep, you good, man.
Hey, hey, I'm Beatty Gadio, a fifth year business administration student. And basically, I'm talking about how to do 100 PV, and as a college student or as a not a college student. So, my line of sponsorship, I was sponsored by Malik Porter, who is sponsored by Roderick McKenzie, who is sponsored by Rodney Wilson, who is sponsored by Celia Wilson, who is sponsored by Kenneth Jody and Andrea Gonzalez, who is sponsored by Kamta and Nadia Prasad, who are Sapphires going to Emerald pretty soon this year. And so first, I'm gonna talk about the mindset of doing 100 PV. So just think about it this way: if you have a team of 100 people and nobody doing 0 PV, what PV level you are? You are 0, correct? So first, you got to think about that you are part of a bigger team, right? So you doing your PV is basically helping somebody else to reach that level. And another thing too is you buy products almost every single day, no matter what, right? Either if you, so just like if you go to McDonald's or something, you spend $10 there a day, right? How much money is that? I mean, a month. That's $300 a month. So instead of eating the fast food, $10 a day, you cook your own food so you can save some money. And then other that, you put that $10 a day that you're spending, you put it on a separate account. You call that your PV account, right? So you could do your 100 PV. So first, you got to think that way, that this Amway is our asset, correct? So in order to build your asset, you have to put some money into it. You have to, you got to use it, right? And it's the easiest thing. Is we are consumers. Automatically, we are consumers. We're going to either consume our product or somebody else's product. So why not your product, right? You have a tool, a car that you could use to become rich with, which is easy. Just doing 100 PV. I mean, come on. But just think about it. It's $10 a day. That's all you spending. And you realize you spend more than $10 a day if you look at your statements. So do your budgeting first. And some stuff that you spend on that you really don't need, like eating fast food every day. Stay away from that stuff. It will not help you live longer. It will always actually decrease your lifespan. So stay away from that stuff and save that money in order to do your PV. So when you are doing your PV, what you are looking for. So everybody brush their teeth. It's talking to you. That's why you're not in this business if you don't brush your teeth, right? Everybody wear deodorant. If you don't, somebody will tell you, right? Everybody use shampoo. Everybody use lotion. Everybody use hair products. You know, you have to use that stuff, right? Somebody looking at your skin like, man, why you look like white as ghost? You know, so you got to use lotion, right? So first, when you're doing your 100 PV, get those out of the way, right? Buy your lotion, buy your toothpaste, your toothbrush. Look at that. And one thing about our toothpaste, you know, this is all me, not my family, this is me, right? You got to go through it, right? You see, all natural. If you could see the tube, right? Buy your toothbrush, your mouthwash. One of these lasts me 2 semesters, 2 whole semesters. One of these, right? You have to buy your toothbrush. When you buy these, you get 5 of these because every 3 months you're supposed to change your toothbrush. So use that. Every 3 months, throw one away, use it because it's healthier for your teeth so you can get a brighter smile and better teeth, right? Everybody use deodorant. Look, this still, I don't know how long this lasts me, but it still lasts me. Look, it's still the old label. I don't know shit. It's body is still on it. So I still have this. So our products work for a very, very long time. So take care of all that stuff first. You know, if you do skincare, you know, I got a little bit of artistry because my skin dries out. So I use that intense skincare. I'm gonna go over the PV, BV ratio, all that stuff later on. But this time, I'm just gonna tell you about the stuff that I use. Another thing, you have to use your soap, your bar soap. There you go. You get 6 of these. Me, I buy one of these boxes, I'll be good for a whole year, right? Because that's how good they are. This is still full, right? Another thing, your hair product. This right here is so concentrated. It's called hair putty for all the guys. Guys, stop using the X brand and start using this hair putty thing because it works. It really, if you want waves or anything like that, if you want curls, whatever you want, use this stuff. Because look, I'm using mine. This is mine. Since I've been in the business, this is my second one, so it lasts me a very long time, probably a year for one of these. Look at that, right? So use this. Use your hair product. It's good. And then when you use this too, it's you have to use a little bit and add water to it, man, so you can work on your hair because it's concentrated as well. So first, take care of that stuff. And another thing too. Cologne, you gotta smell good, man. You gotta keep some promises, you know. Take a promise and keep it. So you gotta. That's this regular stuff that you buy anyways, right? Get away from that Axe. Get away from all that other stuff. Get away from what's the other brands called? Colgate, all that stuff. And just buy your own product. This is your business, right? You have your own business. You gotta think like that. You can't think as a consumer like, oh, this is cheaper. This is $1 cheaper, and this than this. But when you get one of our product, man, this is. If you look at the cost per use, it's like cents compared to the stuff that you're using. And you have to buy less of this and it lasts you longer, right? After you get that stuff down, now you go into your health, right? So if you're a college student, you got to get in health, especially if you're a college student. What I really, really recommend is something called Memory Builder. That helps you actually with your mind and helps you remember stuff easy. Like when you, like, I put all-nighters and stuff. I pop one of those buddies. When I be taking that test, I was like, man, I remember this. This was on chapter 2, page 6. This was on chapter 3, page this. I was like, man, she wrote that. The way she worded that was wrong. In the book, it says this way. You know, it helps you, stuff like that. Another thing, too, you got to get that rhodiola, right? I still have the old brand. Look at that. I have probably 1 pill in here left. This lasts me probably a whole year, right? And then, so my next order, guess what I'm buying? One of these, right? So when you buy the excess rhodiola, this little thing is for me. It's not for customers. This is only for me. The one you buy for your customers for to sample out is the one, that 30-pack one. It's like a little blister pack. It's in my bag, so I'm not gonna go reach for it. But one of those blister packs, what you do is with those, they're like $14 to get it, and you get a little bit, you get some PV with it. But with those, there's 30 of them, and they're in packs. What I do is I get one of the packs. That one's my sample one. And the other two, I sell them for $10 each. So I still make profit. I just made $20. I could have made 30, but I use one of the samples because they have to try it. And I don't use it. I don't sample it to the same person. I'm like, nah, you already tried it one time. You got to buy a pack for you to use it because they know it works and they want it, right? Right. Another one too. If you're a girl, buy this hair, skin, and nails. I'm a guy. He's got a lady on it, but I'm still taking it because I care about my hair, my skin, and nails. So it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a girl, a boy, or I don't know. Still buy stuff like this. You gotta care about your hair, your skin, and your nails. Just buy the stuff, you know. And it's not expensive, right? If you're looking at it like, that costs $57, that costs $20. No, don't look at it that way. What you do is you look in there, you're like, okay, I need this, 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 I need this. You're gonna look like you had 130 PV. I'm like, okay, now let me see how much I could afford. Okay, let me take this. Okay, it's 100 PV. I can afford that. Buy that stuff. Then your rest of your 50 PV, you get some customers who are like, hey, and the customer's gonna buy. And the only way you could get customers is if you use your own product. Like literally, the only way, because words gonna start coming to your mind. When somebody they say something, a product triggers. But then if you don't use your product, nothing is gonna trigger in your mind because you got to know what it do. Because somebody's talking like, my joints hurt real bad. What that? That's the word for joint health right there. So easy sell right there. And that's the only way you can sell is by knowing your actual product. Another one, build strong bones. I don't know how old you are, even if you don't, you know, they tell you drink milk and all that stuff. Milk is not really that good for you, so I drink almond milk, right? Build strong bones with this. It's called Cal-Mac D. Build strong bones with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, right? And all this stuff, you're a business owner, you could go find out how much it costs and how much the PV is, right? I don't have to tell you that stuff. You can just go online and do it, right? I'm just telling you some of the stuff. Another thing, man, care about your immune system, right? I don't know the last time I've been sick, tell you the truth. I don't know the last time I've been sick because I take one of these a day, at least one of these a day. And I get one, and this is for me, not for customers. See, all this is just me, right? You yourself, if you realize, if you care about your health and you want to live long and all that good stuff, you're going to get this stuff done, right? And I don't even got a job. I'm only in the military, and I work 1 week in a month, which is awesome. Just one weekend, right? And I'm able to afford this, you know what I'm saying? But another thing too, if you got to get these double X, You gotta get this double X. It's out on nutrition. You got 22 vitamins and minerals and 20 plant concentrates. You gotta get this, right? Like I remember on the scale when I was on the scale that Nadia have, it tells you how old your cells is, how much body fat and all that good stuff. And me, I don't sleep that much because of school, because of all that stress. School starts Monday, by the way, guys. So I gotta fill in those gaps, those phytonutrients that I use. Use one of these buddies right here, you be good for the whole day. Make sure you eat first though, because that experience is not that good. I'm not sure how good I am on time, but I'm gonna keep going right quick. And if you can't afford double X, get men's pack, right? You got your this is multi-keratin, which is good for your eyes, your daily vitamins, your vitamin C extended release, your omega-3s. Look at that. And I don't even have to read the packet because I use it, so I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So somebody asks you, hey, what is this one? This. You know, you don't have to go, let me go check. Let me go there. This use your product, you're gonna know. And then right after you're done with that part, now you gotta you take care of your health. Now for energy. Another thing for energy, rhodiola. Use excess. Anybody drink Gatorade? Everybody drink Gatorade, right? Now they made it even easy. You know, everyone makes it so easy for us to replace our products, right? They got this called cocoa water, which is pineapple and coconut naturally. This is electrolytes. Now you don't have to buy Gatorade. If it's free, go ahead and drink it. But if you have to buy Gatorade, buy this. One of these things. I give these out like crazy. I go to work and I was drinking, and somebody was like, "Man, what does that smell?" I like coconut. She was like, "I love coconut." Boom, box soap. You see, easy. I use my product. I use it in front of people, and they were like, "Oh, what is that stuff?" You know, this is my personal one. I have another box here. This one is not mine. This one is to sell. You get what I'm saying? Because it's easy to sell this stuff. All you gotta do is just use it. You get what I'm saying? So that's just some of the other stuff. Now I could talk about once you use those products, it's actually really good. So if y'all want to know about the cost per use, and then also on Amway, there's this part that's called a shopping list. So when you go in and you're looking at everything you need, what you could do first is just click out it to make a shopping list. You know, my shopping list is called mine because it's my stuff, right? And on your shopping list, you just look on everything you need. You just go click on it. Every month, just go through your whole website just to see. You never know what you're gonna miss. Like what I found out last month is this thing called Lean Muscle. See this right here? What they do is help lose fat and not muscle. So we used to have carb blockers and slimmetry and stuff. That's people who want to lose this fat, but this I want to build muscle. So I use this right here, this big thing. You got over, you have 180 soft gels. I mean, 180. You don't compare this to the regular X brands because they only give you 30 pills, but they give you 180 products, which works a lot. So on my shopping list, the stuff I got on my, well, not on my cart, but my shopping list, I could pull it up real quick and talk to you about. But also every month too, once you like, if you need something, because when you use your product regularly, you end up running out. Like, see how I realized I'm running out of rhodiola, so I'm gonna buy one because school about to start, and I need rhodiola in my life. You know, that's like my lifeline right there. So other stuff, you know, like Pursue. Stop buying all that Lysol stuff. Buy the disinfect deodorized spray, right? Your laundry stuff, your Legacy of Clean laundry detergent. You know, your pre-wash liquid. All this stuff that you need. And then, so if you don't know, if you're a single person and you're a guy, most I know girls know how to wash, but guys, right? If you want to wash your clothes, what you should buy, you don't just buy the regular laundry detergent, right? Buy the laundry detergent, which only costs $10.63, 3.32 PV, BV is 10.63, right? Buy that detergent. What else you're supposed to buy is the Trizyme detergent booster, right? When you buy that, that's IBO costs $21.42, and the PV is 6.95. And when you buy those, you also buy the all fabric bleach because it makes your colors lighter, right? Which is $20.40 to 6.62. And then after you buy all that, you also have to buy the fabric softener. So when you are washing clothes, you put them little small scoops. You get a little scoop of that, of the laundry detergent, a little scoop of the Trizyme, a little bit, like I use a cap for all fabric bleach, and then I put like a little bit of fabric softener, which is this much. You use that and you wash your clothes, and you look at your clothes, you feel your clothes, you smell your clothes, you want to be in love with your clothes because it smells so good and looks so new. You don't even have to buy clothes no more because makes your clothes brand new, basically. So use all that stuff. And then if you don't, everybody needs protein. Like Nadia said, protein is like the when you build a building and then you put I forgot what was it, cement on it, and it holds the building up. That's what protein is. So if you don't work out regularly, you could get the all natural plant protein, which is only $39.78. Right, all plant protein. I got that from my dad, and he uses that because he don't work out regularly. And then the retail price is $61.20. So if you do want to sell, go into your vitamins, because if you go into your vitamins, you make a lot of money off of that. And plus, your vitamins, when they use it and they realize, man, this is giving me good results, they want to keep on buying, no matter how much the cost is. If you just show them the cost per use and how good this product is, and your testimony too. That's what you need to know, right? How it made you feel. There's another thing called Trivity. So if you want to hydrate, is a hydration system. It comes with like it tastes like pink grapefruit, so it tastes real good. That's for like your skin, the inside of your skin, not like your outer skin, your in skin. I don't know how to explain it, but watch the video. Is on your website as well. Other stuff that you could also buy, fruits and vegetables, the twist berry. There's also a mango citrus one. The mango one is really good. It's so good that when a customer want to buy it, I have to make sure I have enough for me. You know what I'm saying? For if I have to give one out for a sample, I got to make sure I have enough for me. So make sure you buy all that stuff. There's also vision health. If you have bad vision, buy that stuff. So take care of yourself, because if you however, I mean, and then you go diamond, and then you in a sick bed because your body's all messed up and stuff. How you gonna enjoy that diamond lifestyle, right? You got to be really good. I mean, you have to be healthy in order to enjoy it. So make sure you take care of yourself. Like Memory Builder, I talked about that earlier. The IBO cost is only $46.33. That's cheap. I mean, I'm a college student, right? That's cheap. You get what I'm saying? $46.33 for your memory, for your mind, you know, for you to for every semester, I read all my textbooks, no matter what it is, because I have to make an A in my class, right? So $33 in order to get an A in the class. I mean, that's cheap right there. And you get 17.67 PV, and then BV is 55.59. So you buy it for 46, and then the BV is 55. So you get more BV for just buying that. So that's why you got to focus on Nutrilite. Take care of your body first. Take care of your smell, your teeth, all that stuff, and then after that, go into your Nutrilite. Go into that. And then another thing. So now, if you want a big team, right, you have to be able to give samples. And the only way to give samples is for you to buy some samples thing. So after you take care of all your stuff, then you start buying like the meal bars, the mixed berry, the nutty dark chocolate. Like me, I never knew. When I first got into business, I didn't know about nutty dark chocolate. I was running somewhere, and then I saw Rajik's house. I was like, hey, let me go to Rajik's house. I'm in the Rajik's house. And I was sitting down. I was like, we were just talking. I forgot what we was talking about, but I remember this experience. And I was hungry, man. I was hungry. And then I asked Rajik, because you got a mixed berry. He was like, no, I don't have no more mixed berry. And then he said he didn't have no more cookie dough. He only had nutty dark chocolate. I like, I hate nutty. I don't like dark chocolate. And he was like, man, don't knock it till you try it. And I was like, man, I'm real hungry. I'm like, you real hungry? Try this, man. It's gonna be good. I tried it, the nutty dark chocolate. I love it. Like, that's my favorite one. Every time I see Roger, hey Roger, you got nutty dark chocolate? You like, go buy your own. I'm like, okay, so just try your products. You gotta try your products, right? And if you want a big team too, see, because I don't like dark chocolate, if Roger, who's my upline, didn't have that product with him, and for me to try it, I would never buy nutty dark chocolate. You get what I'm saying? So make sure, if you want a big team, first take care of yourself. Do your own personal 100 PV, because when you do your own 100 PV, when you're gonna attract people who you want. You're gonna attract people that wherever you are in life. So if you only do 10 PV, you want to attract people who only do 10 PV. You want to attract people who do 100 PV. You do 300 PV, you want to attract people who do 300 PV, right? So you got to make sure you do your own PV, because that's your fuel for your business. That's your asset, basically, right? That $300 is going to go to Walmart anyway. It's going to go to Publix anyway. It's going to go to anywhere. Now what you just did is you turn your liability into an asset. Boom. How easy is that? You was going to spend that money anyway, right? It's that anyway money, right? And if you have a household, like my mom, she goes through because we have a big house, right? She goes through the laundry thing a lot. So so what I did is, so for your customers, what you do is, what the day they buy their stuff, right? So let me say they bought it on the 10th of August. So September on the 10th, you check back on them, because you know those products last a month. Sometimes they last longer, but at least a month. Check back on them, right? After they buy it, at first you're supposed to check back them like 2 times, right? So when they buy it on the 10th, check back with, when they get the product, check back with them before the month is over, just to make sure that they like what they're getting. And then by September 10th, check back with them for another order. Say, hey, I'm about to place another order. You want to save some money on some shipping, and basically I'm about to make this big order. And if you want me to buy anything, you want me to get anything for you to save shipping. Like, yeah, absolutely. I want this. They're like, damn, that's 100 PV right there. Man, that's gonna be some good money. And don't do. And one thing what I see IBOs do too is give people the wholesale price. Why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? If it's at retail, sell it at retail. It's competitive at retail for a reason. They go to Walmart and they buy it at retail price. You don't see them going to Walmart. They're like, Walmart, can I get that wholesale price? You know what I'm saying? Let them buy it at retail. Don't worry about that wholesale price. That wholesale price is for you, it's your benefit. If they don't want to do the business, then let them buy it at retail price, because it's your business, right? You don't want to give nobody a wholesale price. Then you're putting all that work in to get the PV, but you need some money in your pocket too. And that's why, even if you don't have a job, you just sell in this business. It's more than your job. I think I'm out of time because somebody's calling. Yes, I think so. Hello? I think I'm out of time.
That was me. But you could tell he's so passionate about the product. Awesome job there, baby. He's so passionate about his business and about his products that he could go on for a whole hour talking about that stuff. Right? So we're gonna keep it moving. Great job there, Baby. Again, we actually got to go into book, and for the book portion, we actually have one of our heavy hitters out of Georgia that's going to be presenting today. She is actually, we call her the reading queen of our organization, right? So I want to bring up Carol to break it down on the book. Let's go.
Hello, this is Carol and Anthony Cox. We're sponsored by Tanya in Miami, to Celie in Tallahassee, to Kenny Drake and Andrea Gonzalez here, up to Compton 90 Prasad here, and all the way up to Sanjeev and Shauna Saha. Okay, today I'm gonna do crucial conversation. When I heard the guys on stage, I think the guy name was Steven, was at a conference and he was on stage. Covey, sorry, Stephen Covey. No, it's like 7, I think it's 7 authors. Yeah, 7 authors. But anyway, I bought it at a conference. And yeah, it's on him.
He's on there. He's like, Mom, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. So I started reading this, and it's telling you how to choose for talking when stakes are high. And on page 8 in the book, I highlighted, let's see, I highlighted some stuff that I wanted to just point out, some bullets. The first one is some common crucial conversations. Some of it's kind of funny, but some of it's not funny. Ending a relationship, that's sad, but sometimes you have to do that. You don't want to do it in a negative way. They show you a negative way and they show you a positive way. So it don't end up into being like a fight or, you know, you two hate each other. You don't want that. And then another one is talking to a coworker when their behavior is like crazy. Okay, I used to work in the field of hospitality. I worked in the cooking field for a long time, and I trained 47 managers for the Longhorns, like all over the place. And it was hard. You know, you go through a lot of attitudes, but to do the job, you have to suck it up and just do it. So that's what the book is telling you. Like, this is part of a crucial conversation because you got to tell them, you got to do it the way I'm showing you how to do it. I'm training you. I know you're a boss and I'm under you, but I know what I'm doing. But you have to say it, you know, where they won't get offended. So then I have another one that says asking a friend to repay a loan. Okay. So people that owe you money and act like they, you know, don't want to give it back, or you see they shopping and they show up with new clothes or new shoes and they, you know, they owe you money. They know they owe you money, but you don't want to like, give me them shoes and, you know, that'll be my money. No, you want to, you know, kind of pull them to the side and say, you know, so you got some money coming in. How about you repay your loan? That'll be the good thing to do. But in the back of your mind, you like, if you don't get my money, I want to fight you. Don't do that. So, and then one more I wanted to tell you about crucial conversation is asking a roommate to move on or move out. It's better not to, how do you say it? Don't argue about the situation. If they ain't paying the bill or they ain't cleaning up and they got to go, then you need to sit down, calm, and, you know, ask them to exit the building. Point blank. Okay, I have one more. Oh man. Oh, this I'm gonna end with this one. This is the last one. Telling a coworker about a personal hygiene problem. I had this happen to me before. We actually worked in a warehouse. We didn't have any heat when it was cold, and we didn't have any air when it was hot. So the funk was real, but I couldn't walk up to him and say, you know, you need to go home and take a bath, because he was on my shift. I was a quality control inspector, so I was expecting the plastic wrap that was, the plastic containers that like the potato salad and baked beans come in at Publix. I was the one that inspect most of the plastic containers. So I'm like, okay, I'm a quality control, so I need to act like he is a plastic container and walk up and, you know, you need to, you know, go put some deodorant on, or, you know, you need to check your change deodorants. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You know, don't go work out and then come straight to the job. You know, we was friends, so I felt like I could do that. And he really appreciated me telling him that. So I was glad to see that it was in a crucial conversation, because I had already had a crucial conversation with a coworker. So yeah, you just have to learn how to talk to people. This is a really good book because it really changes the way you think about different situations. And I've seen a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have said, you know, to some people, but I'm changing, you know, the way I speak and talk. You think about what you're about to say before you speak it. That's another good point coming out of this book. But yeah, everybody just keep reading your books. You know, leaders are readers. I heard from Steve Fishman said that the more you read, the more you succeed. So do what you do and keep reading. That's it.
Awesome.
All right, that was an awesome job on the book there by none other than the reading queen. We call Miss Carol the reading queen, all right? So she actually goes through books like 2-3 at a time, and I'm like, what, how? You know, she gets it done. So awesome job on book there, Miss Carol. go keep it moving along, and we're gonna go into the system portion of things. Now, this portion of Pase is where an expert or somebody that's doing well in a particular area of the business is gonna train us on how they get their results, how to pick up the business while we're trying to build our asset, right? We have this guy, Mr. Malik Porter, is gonna come up. You know, he's a fireball in the business, also criminal justice, political, pre-law student going into his junior year, you know, fourth year. You already a senior?
That's crazy.
This guy is a senior already.
That's crazy.
He's going into his last year of school right now. So he's gonna be a senior, gonna be graduating, pre-law student in the business, has a booming business all over the place, and he's making it happen. So he's gonna come and talk about the invite our business. So let's welcome up Mr. Malik Porter.
Hello. Can y'all see me? Are y'all can see me?
Yep, we can see you.
All right. Our screen is but I'm Malik Porter, proudly sponsored by Mr. Roger McKenzie, to Rodney Wilson, to C.Lay Wilson, Kenneth Drayton, and Andre Gonzalez, all the way up to Compta and Nadia Prasad.
Yes.
Doing big things, doing big things. What I have for you today is invite. Now, inviting is such an important step in the business. It's part of the 4 basics under the contract and invite part of the 4 basics. And basically, what happens in that part is the first initial step you interacting in the business wise with the or future business partner. And basically, we are in the people business. That means that you will have to go out and talk to new people. The scariest thing is fear of rejection. For this, people usually stay in their safe zone. But to truly advance, you have to find people at your ambition level and above. It's not our place to judge, but to deliver our concept in a meaningful way. We are simply giving people a business concept in a meaningful way. We are professional marketers, social entrepreneurs, and mentors. You are a business owner. The best on your team. Big CEOs only have the best of the best with them to reach their heights. Anything past your A-list should qualify to be on your team. Structure is so important. How you structure your team and who you structure with this building you will have. You won't have to worry to make up for quality the best of the best. When you're working with materials missing key things, you have to submit them somehow, and that might take more time. The best. Nonetheless, building a team is a critical stage. When dealing, there's a way to approach them without filling them with fluff. Let them know that you met some people with an interesting concept of business, and that they have to meet the person that put you on. Because they think that they know you, you will most likely lose credit with them. What you do is basically reference the upline. You basically let them know who you got in contact with, and you basically take the pressure off of yourself. And when dealing with your B and C list, you more likely approach them as a professional. It turns from who you know to what you do. These people don't want fluff either. They don't want people in the centerfold. They only want to talk to the professional. Knowing exactly what you have without a second guess. Doubt or uncertainty may discredit the system. So what you need to do is make a story about what you do. You can take one from people at conferences. Then you have to commit to memory. The last thing that you need to do is have trust in the system and go out and contact. Some useful resources that may help you in the efforts is Bill Hawkins, 1835. And it's a great, great stream and great CD to listen to. Bill Hawkins,
www.
Bill Hawkins.
But what's the first three letters of this stream?
That's www.
Is BWW?
Oh, that's www.
Oh, just WW. Okay, WW. Thank you, bro.
These concepts and more in detail. Also on the BWW site in the download center, there's a list building PDF that may help you in your list building efforts. So with that, that is my contacting and inviting.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we just wrapped up the system portion of things. Let's give Malik a round of applause. How to get some invites done, right? What we're going to do now that we're actually done with the information part of things and the training part of things, we want to go into some activity. You know, we have some folks that are making things happen in a big way. So we just want to hear from the team, you know, what do you have going on recently, and what's happening. Just drop a personal testimony or a new customer you might have had recently. So, Georgia, do y'all want us to start in Tallahassee or?
Yeah.
I guess we can
start. Yeah, Tallahassee. Anybody have any recent activity going on? Testimony, product testimony, affect somebody. So.
Over the past 2 weeks, we have not.
Oh yeah, yeah. So over the past, because due to the BBS, League actually has some good stuff.
So like last week, me and Rodney had the privilege to go out, meet some great people in Evelyn's business. This wonderful guy named Broderick and everything. Got to go to his house and everything. Got to his mom is very interested in what we do and everything, and his uncle too. Once they saw all the products in the grand opening, and once I gave her that hand cream got her. She still talk about it? I do. I even gave her the bowl too. I was just like this. Another great thing in the house was the joint health. There were some older people in there. Interested in the immunity trust tubes, but when they heard that we had joint health trust tubes, they were just like, yeah, we need some of those too. So we put them onto that. We put them onto the laundry detergent. But another crazy thing, like how Bailey said with the toothpaste, like it was crazy. Like when I told her about what's the color on the back of your toothpaste, and she went to the restroom and ran back to me. It was just like, I'm just like, yeah, that has some chemicals in it. She's just like, whoa, yeah, I need to change that. So we put her on to some natural toothpaste. So some big things. Rodney bigged it up that day. It was some good stuff. And also, I waited the other day to physical therapy, and there was this other guy in there that I was talking to, and he was just like,
Is it lagging?
yeah, working, having long days and everything. So I was just like, yeah, we should probably talk to each other sometime. I have a concept that you might be interested in, so we exchanged numbers and everything, and that was another thing too. But other than that, that's it.
Awesome. So yes, Malik is absolutely correct. That day we had a grand opening for Broderick. He moved about a little over $100 worth of products on his
Nice.
and, he has a lot of customers. Oh, yeah. So okay. $100 worth of products on the spot, and I actually that ended up turning into me showing his sister the plan yesterday, and she also wants to get started in business in a few weeks. And get his 5150 done first month in the business.
Yeah.
So some good stuff. All right. Anybody else from activity? Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't even stop looking after you. Oh, we have a new person, Destiny, and a new person.
Yes. Should we keep activity going or?
But actually, this new person is like, so.
Okay. Actually,
no pressure.
yes. Before we continue with activity, we're going to go to George too for new people. We have actually a dearly beloved here, a new person with us by the name of Destiny.
Yes.
I'm going to let her come up if she doesn't mind.
Yeah,
you can.
And you look good for it, not true?
So she's going to come up and actually say what she's excited about, what she does, and
Her name.
Yeah, your name, of course.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet everybody that I don't know. My name is Destiny. And I C-Late and accountant.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Approached me, and I work crazy hours. And they actually C-Late had me try the excess energy drink, and that stuff is great. I'm actually looking forward to buying some of that. I'm already got a list put together with about potential people, so that I'm going to start approaching to see if I can get them in. So that's what I got going on. So I'm excited. Excited to work with all you guys.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Nice to meet you guys in Georgia.
Any other new folks online before I move on, continue with the activity? If not, Fireman is he's going to let fire activity report million things. Come to
I'm Wilson, C-Late Wilson, sponsored directly by Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez, who's then sponsored by Captain Nadia Passard. All right, and of course, upline designers Shandeep and Sean Sahai. Yes, man, over these past weeks, definitely a whole lot of activity happening. Dealing with Jaleesa, of course, and personal, she's definitely a great friend and soon to be business partner, very, very ambitious girl. Looking forward to, of course, hit our goals for sure. Of course, a few other persons who's working with as well is with Romario. Well, he's now back in Tallahassee.
Yes.
He's working with him. Another fireball. He's definitely super excited about this business. And ready to just make it happen. He's just telling me at our last meeting, he said, "Hey, any meeting you there, I'm very I'll let you know, keep you posted, So a whole lot of activity happening there as well. And even like personal legs as well. Of course, Beatty, we practically live together this summer. We've been doing some contacting. I was able to get a few clients of young later. I had super green light, the open meeting, ready to see what's happening in the selection process. Other than that, activity also happening in Nassau, Bahamas. I had two friends out to the open meeting last week. And they're definitely both of them highly interested in the business. Nadia, we'll be talking to Nadia today, about one of my cousins. She's actually in Europe for school, So Nadia will be talking about European business. Definitely have something started over there. Yes. And of course, another guy by the name of Mark showed him the plan online. Definitely fired up as well. Him and his wife and son. Nice, family household. Sharp guy, from high school. Say, hey, how you doing, man? You get some old pictures on my Facebook to see. He say, hey, who's this? He's like, oh, I catch it. Back then in high school, by the way, a while before I hit puberty, so it's hard to really. It's hard. It's a funny thing. I don't look the way I did in high school like I do now. Let me just say it that way. All right. So I look like a really young guy. I guess man now. All right. So back in that process, and also here in Tallahassee, went for Lauderdale to have a leg on the start deals. Sharp friend by the name of Alex. He spoke to one of the studies pharmacy. Was a pharmacy student. Now he's in the profession. He was a professional in that area. And Jocelyn, I know Nadia health assessment. She got the job in Atlanta. She'll be working closely with Nadia in Atlanta. All right, probably starting next week, just as soon as she gets settled in. So a whole lot of things happening and still happening. So let's keep pushing. All right, let's make it happen.
Yes. I can let you go ahead. You can start. Y'all want to do it?
I'll let you go. Okay. So good stuff there, Roger. I'm gonna bring up none other than Mr. Woody Wilson.
Yes. A pleasant good afternoon or good evening to everyone. Celia Wilson, proudly sponsored by Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez out of Hampton, Georgia, who's then sponsored by Campton Nadia, Stockbridge, Georgia, G, and Shana Sahaya, part of the whole Galaxy, of course. Very excited to be here. I'm very blessed to have my mom here. So, mommy, want to say come hi real quick? Heck no. So, moving on. I'm joking, bro. So she said she was shy, she was shy. She had the camera situations. But no man, everything is awesome. My mom is here. You guys may know she's been she's up here for a few weeks, and she got a chance to go to the BBS in Atlanta, and I think she really enjoyed it. She couldn't believe we drove 4 hours there and 4 hours back for it, but I told her it's a commitment, very small sacrifice to pay, very, very, very small. So that she's with us now. It's her first Pase. So even though she's been in the business for a while, it's literally her first Pase. So she's kind of technically new, but we'll bring her up for that. But I'm happy to have her, kind of reacclimating her to how we do business here. I've always spoken about it. She knows about all the business runs that we do, but it's really good to kind of have your mom watch you do it. Kind of thing. It's really cool. I'm really excited to work with Destiny. Destiny has been running me down in a good way. Very accountable to her word. She said she's ready for this thing, and she's been trained by her actions. So keep it up, Destiny. Boom diggity, boom diggity. That's pure English, guys. Pure English. Very excited. We have a sign up coming up in the next few days in Jonathan Smith's business under Stacy. Her name is Patricia Powell. When Nadia was here, Miss Powell was here and got some good training. But Miss Powell is going through online classes and they're in the heights of their finals right now. So back-to-back finals. So she's been listening to the CDs in the meantime while she's away from us, but she's getting registered in the next few days. So very excited. Booming Stacy. Also, when Nadia came through, because of the fantastic work Nadia did, Stacy had another young lady who was here who's very interested in our skincare products as well. So very excited to this Tuesday we're going to meet with her to help her purchase the products that she was interested in. So very excited by that. So really great activity going on there in Jonathan's organization. Really excited by that. And then the other thing too is personal vibes. Thank you to Camta though. Because of Camta, we were able to talk to Destiny, So thank you, Camta, I'll cook some special food for you one day. Can't compete with Nadia, but we'll try. Okay?
You get that curry the other day.
Well, yes, and people are still alive after tasting it. So that is always a great thing. It's always a great thing. So I've been doing some great contacting on my own. Of course, we have some STPs this week. Mom went to Ross all day, it felt like yesterday. I'm joking. Right? I still love you, mommy. All right, so got a chance to be in the store, made a few contacts there. So really good. Because we've been renting cars recently, I've been getting a lot of drives by the Avis people. So contacted a few of those drivers as well. And also I had a tendency to go out and eat sometimes, so I ran into a few folks there too. So contacted a few folks to have some personal STPs to set up for this week. So very excited by what's been going on. And of course, the other guys are doing extremely great work. Really proud of the Brown brothers and beyond doing great things. T. Andre is back as well. Just wanted to tell the team T. Andre is back. We're very excited. We missed him. So very excited to have him back. But yeah, now I'll take it back to the host. Boom diggity. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Fireman wants to say another thing. We're gonna bring him up right quick.
Yes, Fireman.
Just one last thing, guys. By the way, just got a new car yesterday.
Hey!
So business is gonna be picking up real fast. Alright. So yeah, man. Yeah. So being in Jacksonville yesterday, we went at Ali's work, and he have a co-worker who did Comerica before. So Ali introduced me to his co-worker, and I didn't know the story until Ali told me afterwards. So through our conversation, Ali said, "Yeah, Roger, this is my co-worker, this is the guy that's telling me what." I say, "Oh, okay, how you doing? Nice to meet you." Of course, me, I'll go through the contacting right away. And after I contacted him, and Ali saw how interested he was in him, asking Ali all kind of questions. He's like, "Man," he's like, just talk to that guy. I just pushed him off it. And Ali got fired up, man. Ali said, "Hey, he ready to make this happen, so that he ready to go platinum tomorrow."
Yes.
So doing that process is really good to be in that environment, to be able to set a spark and make it happen. That's like explode Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, definitely Ali, yeah, man, you come and be making this happen big time for sure.
Yes.
I just put that out there. All right, that's it for me now.
Yes. Good job.
Good stuff. So I'll just do a little bit of personal activity. I'll start with the Brown brothers. I've been working with Justin here. And he actually has a guy in depth that he's been working with, Oluwaseyi. We met with him today, and he has an aggressive goal to get started. So we're gonna actually help him move some products, map out a game plan in order to get started. So look out for him. He's gonna get started in a few weeks. We actually showed a few plans for him already. A guy by the name of Josh and another guy by the name of Sam. Sam was actually from Trinidad.
Yay! I'm more quality, man.
So I met him and his mom, and he's excited about him being in a mentorship program. So good stuff there. Also personally, I was working with a friend, following up with a friend out in, she's from Freeport, but she's in Bimini. So she's tied up on a few projects right now, but she's gonna get with me in a few weeks. And she's excited about meeting Celie.
Oh, wait.
Because she did computer engineering.
Oh, really sad to hear that.
So I'm gonna connect her. So use your mentor, right? So I'm definitely gonna use Celie to help me, assist her in getting started correctly. So that's what I got going on personally. I know you got some good stuff, some contacts you did. Do you want to talk? Come on.
Yeah.
So Edwin has been out there in the field contacting and things, and he's getting his flow together, getting his story together, and it's coming along really good. So I just wanted to, just briefly talk about what he's been doing. So come on, man.
Well, hello. All I really been doing is basically, say when I have some free time or whatnot, and I'm either headed home and I need to go to the grocery store, pick up some, I'll just see one of the workers or whatever. Since they're working, I already know they got some money, so I'm like, shoot. And I just ask them quick question: do you keep your options open for making money outside of what you usually do? Usually when I ask that, they say what? You know what I'm saying? So I slow it down so they could hear it again. And for the most part, they say yes. You know what I'm saying? Then I kind of explain it's kind of like a Uber concept, and I also bring in the Facebook concept where you bring your friends and your family, y'all all kind of come up together in a sense. And for most of the people, they want their friends and family to support them, and we're all looking to do better in life in a sense. So basically, that's kind of what I've been doing. Like I said, when I got some free time or whatnot, and I'm just out and about, I'll just, see somebody, just ask a question, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll get a no every now and then because they say they're antisocial or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, don't worry about it. I'll be back next time. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, like I said, so far it's been working. Got a few numbers and whatnot. I'll call them, see how interested they are, and see if I could schedule them for a STP. So that's it. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Any other local Tallahassee updates? We good? We all good? Okay. We'll keep it in Florida and we'll go to Jacksonville before we hit up Jonathan. So I'll let Beatty go and then Jonathan, and then we'll pass it over to Georgia. So Beatty, any activity reports you have? Any updates?
Yoga.
Are you there?
Oh, hey, you.
Okay.
Hey.
Can't hear you.
We're muted.
Unmute.
Go ahead.
You're muted. Unmute.
Unmute. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hey.
My name is Adam. I have to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to say hi.
Okay. All right. So activities, right? All right. Sounds good. So this month I showed 23 plans, right? So the last 2 weeks I showed probably like 5 plans a week, and so out of these 23 plans, I'm just going to talk about people's green lights. So I had like 5 green lights, and how many yellow lights? I had total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yellow lights, and some I still need to follow up. So with the green lights, I'm gonna start with number 1. So Venetia is this girl who's who I met. I forgot how I met her, but I showed her plan, and she's really interested in the business, and she's interested in the BWW side of the mentorship part. And me and Celia, she's really good. She's gonna sign up next month for to get into the business. This is guy, his name is Wolf. So Wolf, he's a fireball. So I showed him I forgot when I showed him the plan, but when I showed him the plan, he was so excited about the plan, about the business and stuff. So then we went into the second portion, which is contact and inviting, like with on system in the 4 basics. So when we did contact and inviting, I went over the upline checklist one time, right? And we did 2 calls, and then we did 2 calls. They both picked up, and I showed them the plan. So after I showed him the thing one time, he started contact inviting by himself. And he keeps sending me names. Hey, this person. And then what I did is call those people and set up a meeting and show them the plan. So he's continue going. He's going to get registered early next month as well. There's another one named Jarvis. So Jarvis, this guy, he's more calculative. So he's really want to see numbers. And he's a business student. He's a 3rd-year business student. And he was asking me so much questions. I was like, man, just come to this BBS. And then he came to this BBS, and then Compton, that guy, awesome guy. And Kenneth too. And I talked to him, bulldog them and stuff. And basically he want to get this business started. And now he's texting me like, when is your next meeting? I want to come to it. So so now I want him to sit in. He's going to sit into my meetings. Every meeting I got into, he's going to sit into it so he could, he's hungry. So he want to know what's to go next and how to build a business as well. Because before he was just thinking about the product part, and then, you talk to Compton, just make sure you always take the person to your upline, because your upline could tell you all this, could basically understand what they looking for and help them with that part. So so now he's know about this team building and stuff. So he's gonna get registered next month as well. And another one, his name was Dante. So Dante, he's already in Amway and stuff. But what happened is he don't like his mentorship team. He do all his people and all that stuff. He really don't like the people he's with. So I talked to Compton about it, and basically it's a whole process that he have to go to in order to re-register with us, because he love our team. Come to the open meeting, man. He loved us. He loved Rodney, man. he just wanted to marry Rodney. You know, Rodney's awesome on the board. When you see his plan, man, you go like, wow, I want to get registered again. So he saw that, and I'll follow it up with him. Just talking. Now he's in the process of getting a new job and stuff. So I just touching bases and talking to him, and then doing follow-ups with him. I'm missing a whole bunch of people. Well, okay. So within this whole month, within the last 2 weeks, so I've been busy showing plans and doing follow-ups, and basically these people that are there's people everywhere. So my goal this month, I wanted to show 30 plans this month. I got 2 plans on Monday, so that's gonna make it 25 plans, and then I got probably 2 days to get the other 5 plans, which I believe I could do. So I plan for August and in September as well too, because what I want to do is basically show playing 20 plans a month like how Roger do. So you got anything, activities that you want to say? Okay. All right, and that is it for the Jacksonville team. So back to the host.
Before we go to Georgia, I'm gonna go to Jonathan,
Jonathan Smith.
Mr. Smith, any activity?
Smith.
What's been going on?
Yeah, thanks, Rodney.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Jonathan Smith, proudly sponsored by C.Lay Wilson down in Tallahassee. Happy to see all the new faces. See everybody's doing great. Business booming everywhere. Yeah, so I should go up the whole chain. So C.Lay Wilson to Kenneth Drayton, Andrew Gonzalez, to Compton Nadi Prasad, to our Diamond Sanjeev Shana Sahai. Yeah, so I just got done personally with my training for my position. This past Friday, just graduated. So I've been away from the team and yes, thanks. Been away from the team, been away from doing our good stuff, and I'm ready to come back. I've been reading, trying to keep myself still burning, and I'm still let y'all know I'm still burning with that fire inside. So I'm ready to get back to doing our fundamentals, our different things, and been talking to my friend in Georgia who was interested in the business. He's still recovering, but he's doing a lot better. So I talked to him a couple weeks ago. He was doing a lot better. So I keep an eye on him, keep him in prayers, and just to make sure that everything's going well with him. Then talked to a couple people down while I was in training. It's interesting how when you go to different places and you hear the mindset of some people, and you just find it amazing how when they tell you such problems that they have, but they don't want to change their daily life. And that's why thank God C.Lay talked to me while I was down at FAM, and I'm just glad for this business. But yeah, so I mean, that's just been getting stuff done and ready to come back, get things popping again. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Got it, man.
I'm going to go to Georgia in a minute, but one brief announcement because Georgia's going to wrap it up. There's no Pase next week due to the Labor Day holiday. So no Pase next week. So the upcoming Pase will be September 10th, 2 weeks from now. And the lineup is going to be awesome. Right? So we got none other than
Roderick,
Nadia, I wanted to know if we had any first time to BBS. Do we have any first time to BBS? Orlando.
Oh, first time to BBS.
I think it's Brown Brothers.
Oh yes, we do our first time to BBS.
Yes, we do.
Okay, what was the one takeaway?
Takeaway from the BBS. One line. Okay, I'll give them a minute to get that line. I'll keep it going with just y'all get a line ready from the BBS, first time BBSs. But like I was promoting, the next Pase is going to be September 10th. The host is going to be Divya Prasad.
Craziness, change that.
So Divya, there, good stuff there. Always good to see Divya host, you know.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Rodney, myself, I'm going to be on product and I'm going to do Neutralite.
Nice.
Yes. To Jacksonville, they're going to do streaming. Ali got you. And look at the month being done by Trey.
Wow.
Trey out in Georgia. Making big things happen, all right? Last but not least, the system portion of things will be done by C-Lay Boy.
What am I doing?
And she's gonna do so the lineup again for September 10th. Divya, product, me, streaming, Ali, Trey, and us. All right. So before we take it to Georgia, Awesome Upline requested one nugget from the first time BBSs. So just a line, something you learned from the BBS that you went to. So come on up, just drop your favorite line. Just drop a line.
One of the nuggets that I got from the BBS was no actions, which, not doing anything, then you're basically being still. And if you want to succeed or progress in life, you have to attempt, you have to do something. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit idly by. So that's the nugget that I got from the BBS.
Wow. Moms, you got a nugget you want to share? Or you want to experience that, you're like, nice. Yeah, she soon coming. She coming soon. I don't know if we when I get back to okay. All right, go my man.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi. It's good to be here. Yes, and I like the gathering all the time, getting together with everyone. It shows commitment, and once you're committed, you always need everyone who is so that move forward. You're a builder for coming up, but others are doing to keep going, in the business and building their business. So keep it up. This togetherness with everyone. Keep it up. It's nice.
Jerry.
Oh, and the better now, the camera's a bit lower. So good stuff there. So we wrapped up here in Tallahassee. We want to take it over to our Fireball team out in Georgia.
Yes.
So Georgia, y'all can take it away.
Take it away! Go, Georgia!
Okay, hi everybody, it's Carol again. I just wanted to say that one of my friends that I used to work with, her mom sent me a message saying, I heard you selling some products, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Just trying to make conversation. And she said, meet me meet me in Conyers in about 20 minutes. So I did. We met at a restaurant, eat some lunch, and I had my catalogs with me, and I had all the samples. I made a sample bag that Lavina had put together, the presentation that she shared with us. I put in, like the hand cream, and she's in her early 50s. Anyway, I gave her take-home catalog, the hand cream, and I know she loves makeup, so I gave her the new catalog that's about to come out in September. I already had ordered it. And I also gave her some of the chips, the sriracha lime, and the barbecue. Did y'all know we had the barbecue? Sorry, they're called crisp. We got barbecue and we have sriracha lime. So I gave her those. And I also gave her, she's saying something about losing some weight. So I gave her a vanilla milkshake and a bag of popcorn, the slim popcorn. Okay, I put all that in the bag, put the catalog in there. And when we met for lunch, she said, let me see the catalog where I ordered stuff. So I did. Okay, she was like, I want this. And I was writing down everything she said. Literally writing down everything she said from page. And she ended up spending, like she bought the laundry detergent bundle. She bought the vanilla shakes, the whole thing. She got the box of popcorn. Everything I had in that sample bag, she bought. And she talked to another one of her friends whose dad used to be in the Amway business. She wants to get another bundle of the LOC as well as start her collection of the iCook. Everything that her dad has, she wants it. So I'll have another order coming up. And I got to reach out to 2 more people with the customer base. And I had a plan this past Thursday. It was good, but she said it wasn't the right time. But she's from Jamaica, and she has 2 people in Jamaica that she's going to give me their numbers tomorrow. So, yay! That's it.
Yeah.
So this week I had 3 plans that my mom showed for me. Actually, I had 2 reschedules, but I was just building off of the excitement of the BBS that we had on Saturday. And I'm just excited because I have the 2 that are rescheduled for next week, and I'm just going to keep just working with my parents. I'm like really excited. And then we have some guests coming. Yeah, and then on Tuesday we actually have a open meeting at Georgia State, which is where I just graduated from, and it's all students, so it's a really awesome meeting. And we have, I think, like 2. Navina has a guest, and I have a guest coming with us on Tuesday, so we're also really excited about that. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right, so on to me. Hello, everybody. I'm over here on the other side handling the video and the audio. So we are Kenneth and Andre Gonzalez, sponsored directly and proudly by Campton Naja Prasad. We have a lot of activity personally going on. I also met a lady and she was drinking a Red Bull, and I told her that there's a word missing. She never got it, but I said, listen, let me get you. No, she never did. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Trey just got it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, this girl never even got it the way home. But anyway, so I got her one, and she's absolutely enjoying it, you know. So when you're out there talking with people, you want to also, you know, like Carol said, you know, not everybody's meant to be a business partner. So, and like what Beatty was saying, Beatty, you did an awesome job.
Yeah.
But that's not your thing I'm doing. So let me leave it alone. But anyway, so when Beatty was up here for the BBS, you know, he turned to Camta and said, Camta, I did 19 plans in the month of July. And I was like, well, Camta, I did 21. You know, so I did 21 plans in July. And then I told Beatty, you gotta beat me this month, you know, because you gotta beat your upline, you know. And so now Beatty said he's gone 25, but I only got 15. You know, so I got some work to do, Beatty, to even come close to you, you know. When I said beat me, I didn't mean beat me that badly. You know? You know, but yeah, we have a lot of activity going on. I showed the plan to a doctor yesterday, and so he's actually from the islands, and so he's interested, and I'm gonna get him the men's panel. There's a men's panel that talks that has a lot of doctors on it, so I'm gonna get that to him, you know. And we also have this fireball guy called Daniel. He's gonna join the business. He has 2 other people. These are young entrepreneurs, you know, like it reminds me of the Tallahassee, Jacksonville guys, you know, and so those guys are all going to be getting started and signed up. You know, these guys were willing to spend $1,000 to go to some Robert Kiyosaki conference or something. So I told them, why, you know, we can get you the same information for a lot less, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I started to talk to them about FED, you know, and so they said they're definitely coming to that. You know, so a lot of personal momentum that's going on. A lot of personal momentum, you know. Definitely the goal is to get to that 20, you know. And then the next thing is for BBS. My takeaway for BBS is something that Campton and I were talking about, and I really, really wanted to quickly mention before we bring Nadia up. And that is Terry O'Shea was talking about personality types. Okay, and so he brought up a bunch of people with different personalities and all of that. And the point he was making is that yes, you have the different personality types, and you want to connect with people at their level and at their so if somebody is a steady, a quiet person, you want to talk with them at that level. But your goal is not to identify your personality type. Let me say that again. Your goal is not to identify your personality type. You should be like the diamonds, 25% direct, 25% interactive, 25% calculative, and 25% steady. Do not go around the place, I'm direct, I'm steady, I'm this, because you're speaking self-prophecy and putting yourself into a cubby hole. So you want to be highly adaptive and highly connective. Okay, so don't fall into that trap of reading the personality type or the Joe Peachy thing and thinking that you're going to self-brand yourself as one personality. That's a no-no, people. It's you want to be highly like when you look at Kamta or Nadia or Sanjeev Sahai or Shauna, you can't tell their personality type because they're highly adaptive. So you want to be adaptive. Do not brand yourself as one personality or two. You're all of them. With that, I've taken up way too much time. So everybody get on your hands or your feet and help bring up Miss Nadia Prasad. Yeah, raise the roof, man.
Hi everyone, we're Kamta Nadia Prasad, proudly sponsored by Diamonds and Jeevan Chana Sahai, and up to our Double Diamonds, Kumar and Anjali. We are part of the Gala Galaxy. Excited about our line of sponsorship, but it has been an incredible pace. Everyone that presented today was incredible. I mean, I'm loving to see the new people present. You know, whether it be book or streaming or any of the responsibility that you've been given, you know, to present for us. You guys do an incredible job. So thank you. And you want to use this platform to be able to start speaking at a smaller level because you are building this business so that you can be on the big stage and so that you can be able to touch millions and millions of people in the process. So so use these little opportunities to be able to, don't say no, I can't talk to people or in front of people or whatever. Just make sure that you use this for your personal growth. And but anyways, Whitey Gaudio, you are incredible with the products. You can tell that he is actually using the products. His conviction about the products is incredible. Single guy, like he said, no job, whatever his income is, he sure does PV, so make sure that you're not using anything in this business as a handicap, saying that, I can't do this because, find a solution. Entrepreneurs are people who find solutions to any problems that they have or situations. So be a solution finder as opposed to why I can't do this or why I cannot, always find a way how you can. And so I was really excited about that. And of course the streaming, Edwin did an incredible job on the streaming. I love Oh Harry. It's definitely a classic. And we will all have that victory story once we continue to build this business. Unfortunately, a lot of people fall short of that, and then the Oh Harry just becomes, they are, that brother-in-law, they prove them right, basically. So you don't want to be that person, so make sure that you succeed, make sure that you, build this business big so that you can, drive around with all those beautiful cars he talked about, and, and the homes, because you guys all deserve that. So anyways, we had an incredible week. I was out with Divya, just living our lives. We had a couple of errands to run, and she says errands to run. Okay, she had to do a fingerprint for her, she's getting a license for, I don't know, some kind of pharmacy something license, but anyways, but we had to go there, and then there was this very sharp young lady sitting next to her, and I'm thinking, I was sitting across from her and there's no seat next to her, and I'm thinking, what's wrong with me? I need to walk over there and go say hello, So I walked over, and all I said was, wow, is this, have you been waiting long, And she says, no, I just got here right before you guys did. Started a conversation, and then she had to go into the room, to go do her stuff that she had to do. As soon as she walked out, Divya was like, Mom, can you come with me? I was like, no, I can't come with you. I have to walk out for a minute. So I stepped out behind the lady, talked to her, and I said to her, basically simple question, oh, you see, you just got a job. And she's, she's an elder, well, I think she's probably in her late 30s or something.
Oh, that's so old.
She was in her late 30s. So, starting over a new job in your late 30s, you kind of sense that she was, probably downsized a few times, so she was very open. And as a matter of fact, when we exchanged information, she texted me right away from the parking lot and says, thank you so much for talking to me. And so we will hook up this week. We were supposed to actually connect right before I left for Florida. Unfortunately, some circumstances happened that we couldn't meet on both of our parts. But so I'm excited about that. Again, yesterday, when I was dropping content to the airport, I think it was Wednesday, we stopped at Barnes & Noble's because we were early. There was a lady in the book section, looking at business books. And a simple question, are you looking to start your own business, And she says, no, I just did. She started a salon business. And so we started talking, and she's, she was like, it's such a difference from cutting hair. She's been cutting hair for like 20 years and owning a business. And I said, well, major difference, isn't it? And she says, yes. So she was very open to, business ideas. And she says, please, Nadia, can you give me a call? And I said, absolutely, So the thing about it is that you live your life every single day. Everywhere you go, there are people around you. Whether or not you see them, that is up to you, and, whether or not you say something, because everyone is looking, guys. I'm telling you, the economy is that, we have a guy in our open meeting. His name is Bossy. He's a platinum on the Wheeler team, and he's been downsized 7 industries, 7 different times. Now he just was his 8th time was a couple of weeks ago. So 8 industry, 8 downsize. That's crazy. So meaning that companies are not keeping people as long as they should. Understand that, and understand that you need to do something else, and it's better sooner than later. Do it when you don't really need it. It's there, and you have the choice to walk away as opposed to being let go. It's not a good feeling. So make sure that you're, just out there talking to people. Guys, what we do in this business is a piece of cake compared to what you, the income that you can make and what you have to do in professional
job. You know, there are 4 basic things that we do, and learn them, master them, and be good at your craft in terms of talking to people. Because if you just master those few basic things, you are going to be a multi-millionaire. That I can guarantee you, because everyone that has done it is in that category. So make sure that you guys get your FED tickets. I know they're out already. I know a lot of people have already started booking their ticket online. I love it that you can all book, you know, buy your own tickets. So make sure that you're sitting with your new people and walking through them through the process of getting their tickets, rooms, and all the things that, you know, we need to make sure that it's going to be an incredible FED. I've spoken a couple of weeks ago about Nick and Stephanie, you know, being brand new diamonds, and how incredible they were at Seven Springs. It was just a preview of what's coming for FED. So make sure that you get a bunch of people out there. You don't want to sit there and cry in the stands because you don't have enough people. You know, people cry for different reasons, you know that, right? Some people cry because, oh, they're touched by their story. Some cry like, I wish we had more people to hear this story, you know? So just make sure that you're there with a bunch of people, and you know, let's make this 2018 year, 2017, 2018 fiscal year that starts in just in a few short weeks. Well, actually in a few days.
Next Friday.
Oh my, in a couple of days, you know, really, literally September 1st is our new fiscal year. So make this year your year that matters in your business in every aspect. You know, start to secure, you know, whatever, you know, your goals are. Make sure that you're working very diligently towards them. Make sure you do have a goal every single month, whether it be contacting or PV or sponsoring, whatever it is that you need to do to step up your game this year. This is it, guys. You know, this is the home stretch for the new fiscal year starting. You guys are this close between $55,000 raise, basically, as a brand new Q12, or as a brand new platinum, which is about $35,000 to $40,000 a year. So you can give yourself that raise this year if you make the decision. But we love you guys. I know Kamta is not online. He has actually been stuck at work. So, but you know, he's very proud of each and every one of you. I know we speak all the time about you guys, and we just want to make sure that this is the year that things really happen, that we can look back and say this made all the difference in our business this particular year. So we love you guys. Just go out and make it happen this week, and we will see you next in 2 weeks. Enjoy your Oh, a really quick side note, Miss Carol and I had an opportunity to be down in Fort Lauderdale at the grand opening there, guys. What an incredible setup it was. And, you know, everyone that came, there was so many customers. It was so awesome to see all the IBOs there taking orders and placing, you know, orders on the computer, doing credit cards, and it was just like a real business center where business was really taking place. And so it was really great to see everybody there. I wish we did have more people there from our team. We did have a lot, of course, from the Dude Not, both of the Dude Not team, but we want to make sure that, you know, when these activities are happening, that you guys promote the heck out of it, because it was incredible. I know Ms. Carol had an opportunity to see it because she wanted to be, you know, see the center. We've talked so much about it, and she wanted to experience that. So she did. She made the drive out there, and she had an incredible time as well. But I know Kenneth has the FED video, which he's going to play right now. But you guys enjoy your week and enjoy your Labor Day as well. So good night from me, and calm down. You got it?
No one can steal my dream.
No.
That's mine. Game of Thrones. That's awesome. I am a winner. I'm born to win. And I will the day.
I will get educated, I will pay the price, and I will not be denied. I will not be known. Day by day, night by night, week by week, month by month. No one has authority over me. No one controls me. I'm not a victim anymore. Never again will I accept it. Never, never am I the victim anymore. I'm the victim. Freedom. That's it.
Just wrap it up.
Bye.
See you later.
Alright, good stuff.
Alright, let me try to play the video here on our side here.
Alright.
Let's see the video, no, not yet. Hey. Hey.
I'm willing to get educated, I'm willing to pay the price, and I will not be denied. I will not be gone. And I'm going to have day by day, night by night, week by week, month by month. No one has authority over me. No one controls me. I'm not a victim anymore. Never again will I accept it. Never, never am I the victim anymore. I'm the victim. That's it.
He's the founding father of the education system. So he's the one that most of, if not all, the training that we use in the system will come from him. You know? Things like that. And where I got it was Brittle BNP, which is our business media platform that allows us to kind of get training, like real nuggets from different leaders across the whole of the world. Like, you know, you get messages direct from Kantigala, you know, Ganesh. Like anybody who have some big nuggets to share that sometimes it's too little for a CD or they're just at their house and they're thinking about it, they can video it, take notes.